Podcast. Yeah. Let's go. Everybody energy right. Let's get at it. Let's have fun. Let's do what we do. Y'all let us know. Y'all count us down 5, 4, 3, 2, and we gonna rock and roll with this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, thank God. We done made it to another week. A stressful week. I'm just speaking personally for me. Yeah, I mean, if you can't tell, if you're watching on YouTube right now, even if you're listening on Spotify or you on Apple Podcasts, GB got a haircut. I'm feeling better about myself. I got my Cavallis on. Yeah. I got my Cavalli shades on today. Yeah. I'm back at it, man. I'm feeling good. I'm here with my bro D-Hop.
Yeah, what's up?
You know what I mean? I'm here with my man Stoop. He in the building, Stoop.
What's good, everybody?
Yeah, man. So, like, I mean, to like want some real stuff with y'all, man, my swag is on a different level today. I'm feeling good. Yeah. You know what Prime say. Yeah. When you look good, you what? You play good.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Good. When you play good,
you get paid good. Yeah, and for real, I'm in it to get paid good. Yeah. You feel me? So the whole thing with this is we definitely want to keep this thing rocking and rolling. We definitely want to get this thing going. So as we here, I'm happy to have y'all here. Before we go into the intro, I just want to say thank you for everybody that's out there listening, paying attention, taking the time. If I'm not mistaken, I think we are at about 78 subscribers on YouTube. So I want to thank everybody for them numbers. But I mean, getting off that for a second, man. What a week. What a week. And I'm especially talking about me. What a week. Now, I'm going to get into this and ask y'all about y'all week, but let's start off. Man, shout out to the Greg Byrd Podcast. You are here. Man, you are here with the most anointed, the most appointed, the real deal, the biggest energy, big town finest, big energy, 19401. We in the building. Town, we in the building. We in here. We are on episode 5 of the Greg Byrd Podcast. We are here. We are wonderful. We are feeling blessed, and I'm feeling good. Not only am I here, but I'm here with 2 of my bros. Y'all already know. My homie came through last week. He lit the stage up. You feel me? He came through and just did what he did. Shout out to my man D-Hop. Hey, D-Hop, what's up, bro? I'm talking too much. What's up with you, bro?
What's the deal, bro? You know, we back at it.
Back at it?
Same boy. You
right.
Know, you know what I mean? That's what we do, man. We pop it, man. You know what I mean? We pull up and pop it, man, every time, man.
Hey, bro, somebody said to me one time, yo, act like you've been there before.
Yeah, that's what we do, man. Listen, you feel me? If I ain't been there, it ain't nowhere. You feel me?
Right, you feel me?
We around, man.
Yeah.
That's what we doing.
Yeah. Stoop, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
What's going on with you, man? Listen, do me a favor. For anybody that's on it, yo, pop your stuff real quick, man. Let people know what it is with you, bro.
Y'all don't know who I am. My name is Stoop. I'm glad to be on the Greg Byrd Podcast. It's my homie right here. He's putting in that work. Putting on for town. 610 is loving you right now.
That's it. That's where we at.
It's a pleasure for me to be on here. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm excited.
Okay. So, like we said, we got a lot to talk about today. Last week, we was talking about the April recap. Yeah. What the hell on? Yeah. And yo, I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. Yo, we got a lot of feedback off social media, man.
Thanks.
A lot of feedback, a lot of plays, a lot of stuff going on. Thanks. And for real, I'm gonna keep it hot. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you hot. We keeping it consistent.
Yeah.
We definitely keeping it consistent, and we keeping this thing rolling, man. The Greg Byrd Podcast, man. I'm so blessed just to be able to make it to another week. So, in this, we got a lot to get through this week. We got a lot to talk about in this podcast today. So we're going to get into it. Hey, Hop, what's up, man? How was your week?
Man, I had a great week, man. Listen, man, a great week, exhausting week. Blessed week, man. Just moving around, man. I went out the country for a little bit with my wife.
I seen that.
Had an event out there. Beautiful event, man. Came back, you know what I mean? Was working up North Jersey and New York all week. Just busy, man. Busy, man. Just trying to gain all my, you know what I mean, all my life back. You know what I'm saying? Get myself together.
Where y'all go again? Where was y'all at?
We was out in Mexico. I was out in Mexico, like on the west coast of Mexico. You know what I mean? Nice little vibe out there.
I'm not gonna lie, it was giving me Varnell Hill the whole time, man. It was giving me Varnell. Did you miss me? Did you miss me?
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I was getting off of. Listen.
Nah, for real now. Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting Varnell. I was getting Varnell, and I was getting the catfish. That's what I was getting from you. You know what I mean?
Yams. We was definitely had the yams.
Definitely. Listen, you and Niche look very, very good.
I appreciate
y'all
that,
was out
man.
there. Listen, y'all did what y'all was supposed to do out there in Mexico. Listen, the outfits. I mean, it ain't nothing new. You know what I mean? Like we said before. I mean, I'm on varsity now.
You know what
I mean, you on varsity now, and what?
I'm getting cuter and cuter by the day.
You feel me? So
on,
that's where we at with it. You know what I mean?
At,
yo, shout out to y'all, because y'all look good out there in that sand, man. Y'all look good. I got to get out there one day, man.
Real talk, man. We got to get out there all together, man.
So getting all that, so I got my man Stoop here. Hey, Stoop, how was your week, bro?
It was good,
How you
man.
feeling? How was your week, bro?
It was great, man. I feel good. 100% dad this week, man.
Okay, talk about it.
My daughter had an event where she was, got to basically like track and field. It was like the Olympics. She placed high in everything.
Okay.
Then my older daughter had her orchestra thing. And she killed it. Killed it. So like that's what made my week great.
Yeah. Okay.
I work 7 days a week, so when I see my kids just go crazy, so hard work pays off.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
now I'm here.
Go ahead. How you here? Hey, shout out to the real dads out there, man.
Shout out to the pops, man.
This ain't easy, man.
Yeah, it's not easy.
This is definitely not easy. So just piggybacking off of this, hey Hop, I want to ask you, man. We're like, I want to explain this to everybody when I say this. When I say, I want to ask you how your mental health is.
Yeah.
Like I feel as men. Like I already asked you,
about our mental health.
Yeah, like how was your week and
enough.
stuff like that. But I want to just ask you, bro. I want to ask you, like, where's your mental health at? Like, where's your mental at right now, man?
Man, I'm in a great space, man. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, man. I'm blessed by the best. And
I know that's right.
And I just feel like every day I wake up and I got the opportunity to knock off another goal. You know what I'm saying? Or just be able to move around and move my arms and my legs and kiss my kids and my wife, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm chilling, you feel me? Like I'm in a great mental space, you feel me? And I try not to complain and try to just put the pedal to the metal and keep my foot on their neck, you feel me?
That's a fact.
That's it.
That's a fact. Hey, Stoop, asking you the same question to piggyback off of that. How's your mental, bro?
I look at it like this. I rate it between a 1 and 10. Right now I'm at an 8. I feel good. But I know I could be better. There's always room for improvement. So,
okay.
I definitely feel good, though, man. It's been a great year for me so far. 2025 has been treating me great.
Okay.
So my mental space right now, I'm good. I feel like I'm growing. More each and every day. That's what it's about, is growth.
Explain to me when you say you growing.
Well, mentally, I'm focusing on the things I need to focus, not the bullshit.
Okay.
So when you clear everything out, and you get in your lane, because your lane is your lane for a reason.
That's a fact. You
get in your lane, you only got one way to go. You gonna get there as fast as you can.
One thing,
so I'm finally in my lane, I think.
And I don't mean to cut you off. One thing that I learned is when you're on the highway, you can't drive all 3 lanes at the same time.
True.
You gotta pick one lane.
That's true.
And that's how I look at life. You gotta pick one lane and be able to stay in that lane. And then as you are in that lane, sometimes you got your fast lane, you got your medium fast lane, then you got your slow lane. Yeah. You might got to switch lanes a little bit depending on how life is going. So as far as me, it's been a rough week for me.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. That's one thing we're going to do here on the Greg Byrd Podcast. We're going to keep it 100, man. This week for me has been very, very rough. It's been challenging. I really, really feel like I've been getting tested. I really feel like I've been getting tested on all angles. And I feel like I've been getting tested on all angles just of being a man, on things that I need to work on things that I feel like God is trying to strengthen me in certain areas. I feel like God is preparing me for the next level. Yeah. But I also feel like what I'm going through right now, it's not just a little thing here and there, a little adversity here, a little adversity there. I'm talking about 20 different things of adversity. But you know what? I will say this. I'm continuing to stay strong. I'm continuing, as we like to say, Dave, keeping the main thing the main thing. You know what I mean? And as me doing that, there are days when I want to sit down and I don't want to speak to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I kind of want to get to myself. I just want to kind of figure things out on my own. I want to read a little bit. I kind of want to I want to get into the word. And, you know, I've been doing that. But I will say that, you know what? No matter what I went through this week, God has continued to bring me out on top. So I'm very happy to say that's how my week has went. Me and my daughters went to the park this week, and it was nice out. And I said to myself, I said, you know what? It's nice outside. I said, you know what we gonna do? As soon as they get off the bus, like we going straight to the park. Okay. We went straight to Elmwood Park, and I took the camera down there, man. And like my youngest daughter, she got so much energy. She played, she ran around. My oldest daughter, you know, she's super cool. You feel me? Like, you know, she just go down. But you know what? I appreciated my oldest daughter because she kind of went back to just being a kid again. Yeah. And I enjoy that. Like, I love my 16-year-old daughter, but I also love when my 16-year-old daughter can just go back and revert to just chilling and falling back and just getting some fresh air. And when we did that, I took a lot of pictures of them because, like, my kids is my kids, man. Same. My daughters is my daughters, man. I love them, man. So I tried to take a lot of pictures just to, like, that I can remember them by because they getting big fast. And we just vibed out. After we got done, we went and got something to eat. And when we got something to eat, we went to the crib, just fell back and chilled, and it felt good. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where my week was. I couldn't wait to just get down and just start podding again. A lot of good things is going good for me at work, so it's cool. But as far as my mental health, as far as my mental, I'm going to keep it a beam with y'all. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. My mental is, I keep hearing everybody say, Joe Budden say. I just heard Jalen Hurts say. I just got done hearing, I forget who else I was watching. Fat Joe said, yo, just put your head down and keep going. Yo, your head will come up when it need to come up. Right now, just keep your head down and keep going. You know what I mean? When you keep your head down, I know it's kind of weird when people say keep your head down, but I look at it as if I keep my head down and I'm not even paying attention to what's around me, but I just keep running, eventually I'm gonna get to that end result. But I gotta keep my head down and keep all the negative stuff away, all the BS away, anything that's adversity that's people's talking about me or people is putting things on my name. Yo, don't worry about that. Keep your head down and just continue to run the ball. Run the rock. It's a reason why you got the rock and other people don't have the rock. Understand that. So I maybe went on a little too long with that, but like right now I told y'all we just vibing. So transforming into that, you know, we always say when you look good, you play good. So I'm sitting here with two real fashionable dudes that I mean, me and Dave, we could go for days just talking about clothes and gear of us growing up. Me and Stoop could talk about sneaks and everything else like that. So this is a segment that I like to just talk about real fast of what you got on, what you rocking, what you popping.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I'm keeping it basic today. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Boots on the ground, man. ACG, man. You know what I mean? I got my YN boots on, man. My young nigga boots on. You feel me, man?
Yeah.
Just put my miles in on my Nike boots today.
That's a fact,
man. You feel me? You know, oversized. You know what I mean? Oversized. You know, rag and bone. You know what I mean? Tee. You know what I mean? Little.
What the young boy say? Type shit.
Type shit. You feel me? You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Regular shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I know what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really need. I mean, you could came in here in a whole. You could have came in here in a whole Walmart sweatsuit, and I would have thought it was Gucci or something, man.
Yeah, poverty.
You feel me? You know what I mean? You know, I'm keeping it real. Like, I'm not saying it to Walmart, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We like when there's certain people that been popping, they be wearing their stuff so long that when you see them, certain people just can make certain things look great.
Yeah.
Certain people can just rock stuff where you see them and you be like, oh, what's that? Oh, that's Target. Oh, that's Target? Yeah. Man, I thought you got that out of Neiman's.
Facts.
You feel me? Yeah. So shout out to the ACGs. Shout out to the YBs. Yeah. Yo, they don't respect. Yo, I love the Nike boots, man.
Yeah, I love that shit.
And they super comfortable, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, Nike boots, man. Shout out to my DC niggas, man. When I was in school, man. All my DC niggas, they been doing them Nike boots, man. I used to be like, yo, what is them Jones? Like, they sneakers, they boots, what is that? And I used to grind them. I'll grind them up all day. And then, because, you know, we wear butters. We wear Timbs, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
And then the day, I was like, yo, y'all tripping, man. And then you know, all of a sudden Philly just started taking it little by little. The Nike boots, the North Faces, the locks, all that. You feel me? Like, we took the whole swag. So shout out to my niggas in DC, man, DMV, man.
You giving me Varnell Hill tonight, man. You're so fly, man. You giving me Varnell, man. Yo.
You making that shit look
Yo, I'm over here asking when I can get on the show. Yo, you would be on my show. Baby. You can get out. Come on, man.
When the next time you gonna be on?
Yo. Hey, Stoop. Hey, Stoop. Yo, pop yourself. Talk about, just tell them what you got on tonight, man. Tell them what you doing on the Greg Byrd Podcast tonight, man.
I kept it real basic too. Nice little windbreaker joint. It's like,
okay.
I don't even know where I got. I think it was thrifted.
Okay.
Some basic cargos, but everybody knows one thing.
Talk about it.
It's what's on feet that counts.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Nike Zoom Turf Jet 97s on. I got an OG on, so I bring a little.
Some good pups right there.
And if y'all don't know, it's the Barry Sanders.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I would say Brett Favre, but it's a little controversial right now.
Okay.
But I figure I put a little OG taste into this podcast tonight.
I'm peeping the Philly Flyers.
Oh, 47's on? Yeah.
That I ain't gonna lie. That is definitely hard. I'm rocking with it. Anything else?
That's it. Really, I kept it basic, man. All black, everything.
I know that's right. As far as me, I don't know. I could go so many different ways. Like me, I'm definitely Jersey boy. I don't be caring with nobody. I could have definitely went Jersey tonight. I was thinking about it, but you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. I kept it Target today, man. Yeah. I pulled out the.
Target
I wouldn't
nice
listen.
Pieces, man. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm in my Pastor Craig. I'm in my Pastor Craig bag.
You feel me?
You feel me? And when I say that, I mean, straight from Target. I kind of wear this to church when I go. Yeah. But like I said, I'm in my Target bag. With the joint, feel good. I mean, I will say very comfortable.
It ain't on you, it's in you.
It's in you. You feel me? It's in you, right? I'm definitely hitting them with the American Eagle jeans. Yeah. These my joints, and I'm definitely hitting them with the Christian Dior B30s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man. All black.
We could go from Target to Bottega. What we talking about?
Right. Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. Definitely B30s, if I'm not mistaken, the Christian Diors. Yeah. I'm definitely got these on the feet. Just pull these out. I only pull these out here and there when I'm feeling good or just a little energy booster or whatever. Yeah. But that's where I'm at with it right now. And I'm from there. But I wanted to ask y'all while I have you guys here. I mean, as we getting older, is it just me? But like, I'm looking at the young bulls now, and I'm like, they not dressing.
Nah, man.
Nah, I'm not saying all of them.
Listen, they're cosplaying us from 2004 now. The baggy shit. Like, I seen a young boy with a 4X t-shirt on with the jersey, the baggy champion sweats, and some butters and a headband. Yeah. I was like, they're just cosplaying us from 2004.
I'm gonna keep
Nobody talks about
it. They all just be trying to all look alike, man. All they wear is, the black Under Armour, the Lulu,
right,
all that. You know what I mean? That's all they really doing. They wearing sweatsuits and, active wear. They don't really got no swag like that. I tell my young bulls that shit all the time. They be like, yo, you popping it. You come out.
Right.
You feel me? Because you can catch me. I go according to wave. I could give you every day of the week.
Definitely.
Whatever you want. Like my man Young Thug said, according to wave, I give it to you every day. Whatever you want. So it's just like these young bulls, they just follow the trend. Like, we ain't never been no trend followers.
No.
Trendsetters, you feel me?
They're doing what?
They following the trends. Yeah,
TikTok.
That's their thing.
TikTok.
All right, so jumping into trends, right?
Yeah.
We just got done talking about fashion. We just got done talking about what we wearing. We just got done talking about swag. We just got done talking about drip. We got done talking about all that. I want to switch it up right now, jumping into this Philly thing, and I want to ask y'all about the Mount Rushmore, the Philly rappers, Mount Rushmore.
Oh, that's a good one.
So let me just give that because y'all know I'm good. People have been grinding me up on social media for doubling back and always repeating stuff. Yeah. But I just like to repeat it. The Philly rappers, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
So I need y'all to give me 4 rappers and give me an honorable mention. Whoever want to jump and go first.
Go ahead.
Well, if we going doing Philly rap, man. Listen, man, I got it for you off the top, man. It's
right.
It's easy.
It's too easy. So I'm gonna give one that ain't nobody else. Usually, a lot of people don't, they don't give it to him. But first Grammy, Will Smith.
Oh.
So I'm gonna give Will Smith right there.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That's one. Fresh Prince. 2. I'm gonna go my man Young Gunna. You know what I mean? Chris. You feel me? For the Young Guns. my boy. So
okay.
Yeah, Gunna. Then I'm going, we're gonna go Cuzzy, man. Meek Mills, man. Shout out to Meek Mills, man. Meek Mills, my guy. Then woo, man. I think I would say, see, it's difficult for me because I go by what I listen, like what I was listening to,
right.
You know what I mean? And what music, like really got me on my joint.
Right.
So I would have to have one in the honorable mention. Obviously Beanie Siegel. I mean, Beanie Siegel, he Philly, man. Like,
yes.
And Siegel changed the game for real. But, Oskino Vasquez, man, that's my guy. That's my bro right there, you feel me? So, big Vasquez. You know what I mean?
My
boy, my brother.
Hey, Hop.
Yeah.
I remember years ago.
Yeah.
I remember you say, yo, GB. You say, yo, me and Oskino, you know what I mean? I linked up. I met Oskino.
Yeah.
And for the longest the people that don't know, like back in high school days, Dave was the first one to be playing Oskino's mixtapes.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
So me and Dave used to be in the wheel, and he used to always be playing the mixtapes.
Yeah.
So we knew word for word.
Yeah.
So years later, he said, yo, GB, yo, I just met O, man. I said, oh, who? He said, yo, I just met Oskino, man. He said, yo, he real cool, you know what I mean? And they had a good bond, like built a friendship, a brotherhood, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I remember the night, I know it like it was yesterday, man. It was summertime. You say, yo, GB, man. Yo, slide down the city with me, man. Oh, getting a tat, and then we gonna go hang out.
Yeah.
And I slid down with you. We had a good time. I mean, just elaborate on that real quick, man.
Yeah, man.
We had a good time.
I'm gonna keep it a beam, man. I met Oskino back, I would say around 2006. I was fresh out of high school. I was at Club Cebu, man. Cebu used to pop on Tuesdays. It was $2 Tuesdays at Cebu down Old City. And I walked in there, and my man, one of my homies, he was cool with this boy named Keith. Keith was like old young boy at the time. That was my man, 12 and Huntington, man. And he also the nigga that introduced me to Meek Mills.
Okay.
So, boom. Matter of fact, Meek was in the club that night. So I knew Meek Mills first before I knew Oskino. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay.
So, boom. I went over to I'm like, yo, bro, I bang your mixtape all day. You feel me? You my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started spitting little joints to him. He was like, damn, what you play, football? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm in college. I play football, whatever like that. He like, dog. He like, that's what's up, man. I was just watching something about a college football player. He was like, yo, take my number, call me tomorrow. I'm like, all right. It was just crazy how he did it.
Right.
Next morning, next day I called him. He was like, yo, where you at? I'm like, man, I'm out of Norristown. He like, yo, come down 12th and Huntington. I'm like, all right.
Bet.
It's crazy. My Oya Cornbread, he had a crib down there, you know what I mean, that he used to, have down there, down 8th in Indiana. Right. So I'm like, yo, I'm down 8th in Indiana, down north or whatever. My folks got a crib down there. He like, man, my cousin owned a speakeasy down there. I'll be right down there. So we go down 8th in Indiana. I'm like, yo, Oskino about to pull up. Cornbread like, yeah, all right. Now, Cornbread put me on to Oskino.
Right.
He was the one giving me the mixtapes and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was just like, that was his guy for real.
Right,
so,
right.
He like, yo, so you met O at the club. He about to come pull up on us. Like, what? Like, what is he talking about?
Right.
Nigga come pull up on us. White Jag, drop top. You know what I'm saying? Bussy. You know what I mean? Chains, rings, all that. This one, O was O.
Oh.
You feel me? Like, and hopped out. He like, yo, what's up, bro? He like, damn, I told you I was pull up on you. Boom, we started chopping it. Bread, like, he just stuck. Cornbread stuck.
Right.
This little nigga really brought this nigga down. You know what I mean? So then O get out. He know everybody on the block.
Everybody.
He like, yo, this my folks from now on. Like, know this. When y'all see him, that's me.
Yeah.
Bro, he like, all right, that's your man. He like, yo, tell him we be back. I hop in the joint with him. We go all over the city. We start South Philly. We went down West Philly. Just all next day after I met him.
Right.
Boom. I'm telling him, like, yeah, I know this person, I know that person. Boom. We go down South Philly. Meek Mills is young boy at the time, whatever. He see Meek know me. We start chopping it. He like, damn. He like, yo, like, you know a lot of people. I'm like, I play football. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever. He like, yo, listen, from here on out, you my little brother. Straight like that. Kept it there. And we just been close ever since.
Hey. I got to tell this real quick. So I meet you. Matter of fact, I meet you. We ride down the city. Down there getting a side tap.
Side tap, yeah.
So he drinking a thing of Henny, screaming, yelling, getting attacked.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the tattoo joint like, yo, he really got me down here with
Yeah.
Like I'm really down here, me, D, happen, So we kick it, we chill. So like, you know, he talk, hey, yo, what's up, man? What's up, man? Yo, what's up, young boy? What's up with you? Damn, you play football too? Damn, y'all like y'all big, but he was cool. So I'm like, damn, I can't believe I'm sitting down here with So remember, we slid out. He said, yo, we all gonna hit the bar. We gonna go out. We all riding together.
Yeah.
So I said, bet. But the funniest part was this, and I know me and you laughed about this. We was in the car, me, you, and O said, yo, listen, we all in this together. We family. He said, yo, we family. He said, anything happen in here, anything go down in here, I need to know that everybody in this car riding.
Yeah.
Like, I need to know everybody in this car riding.
He be playing, but he not playing.
No, I knew he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. So he go, yo, I need to know, like, no matter what happened, like, y'all riding. Yeah. I'm talking about to the death.
Yeah, Greg shared
I'm in the back of the car.
Greg looked at me like,
I'm in the back of the car.
He was like, let me out, though.
What?
He said, yo, hold up. What is going on?
Yo, how?
Mind you, we down the bottom. We down,
bottom.
I mean, 43rd on Wauwatosa, man. Shout out to the bottom, man. My man Greg, like, yo, hold the, like,
I got church tomorrow.
Up. What is we talking about? Like,
yo.
We riding.
Hey, Hop, let me out.
He said, I came for the party.
I came to party.
Man.
But, we definitely went down there, and
we had a good time,
everybody showed him love. Everybody, we was chilling. It was a good time, man.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Just getting into that, man. Damn, there was some good times. But, like, on your fact, so do you have an honorable mention?
Yeah, I mean, that was, I mean, man, shout out to Corey, man. Corey, my guy, man. You feel me? So, yeah, that's my dog, man. Corey, man, he ripping it right now.
Yes, he is.
Young 7'9", man. That's my boy, man. I watched him, man. I watched him come from all the way to the bottom to where he at right now, man.
That's a fact.
He doing this thing, man.
All right. Yeah. Hey, Stoop, give us your Philly Mount Rushmore. Philly rappers Mount Rushmore. Give me 4, and then give me your 1 honorable mention.
All right, number 1, I gotta give it to Will, man. He's a pioneer.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm gonna go with Beans because he showed us the gritty side.
Okay.
Number 3, I'm gonna give it to Meek because he carried it for us. But number 4, I'm gonna give it to Black Thought.
That's a good one.
I don't think there's a rapper in Philly that can go bar for bar with Black Thought.
Nah, Black Thought definitely a bull.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And it's not no disrespect, but Thought's bars are different.
Yeah,
he a bull.
And as my honorable mention, I'm gonna have to go with my man Freeway because he just made too many bangers for me.
Okay.
Yeah, Free got anthems.
Yeah, I want to ask y'all, like, why I got y'all here. Like, I watched the way how Free move on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, when I see, like, his level of growth and all them bangers and all them anthems and everything that he got, like, Free really, like, how can I explain this? Like, when I really look at him and I'm looking at him now and I'm like, yo, Free really is one of the GOATs of Philly.
He is, absolutely.
Let me tell you something, man. Wherever you go, like in these here United States or the world, man, like people recognize Free, man, the big beard. You feel me? The bald head and the big beard. That's Philly right there. You feel me? So, like, you know, Freeway started that. You know what I mean? You heard what Meek said. 100 Philly niggas with me. They all look like Freeway. You feel me? Like, That's how niggas carrying it out here. You know what I mean? So Freeway, he is the staple. Like, he's the, you know what I mean? And then, like, you know, Free he a good dude, man. He's just a great, humble dude, man. And you know what I mean? I had the pleasure of DJing for him a couple times. Shout out to Free, man. He's a great dude, man. I love that boy, man.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So, as far as it comes to my Mount Rushmore Philly rappers, I definitely got to go Will number 1. Me, I definitely got to go Beans number 2. Okay. That's just me. I got to go Beans number 2.
See.
And then 3, I got to go Meek. Because I believe, this is just me personally, I know that Meek is in his own lane, but I feel like Will paved the way for Beans. Beans paved the way for Meek. And because I'm talking about Rockefeller at the time was the biggest thing.
I mean, it's nothing bigger than a rock.
Nothing. You feel me? So, like, I feel like what Beans did for the Rock and for Philly, I thought it was crazy. And if I got to go my number four got to be Freeway. That's my number 4.
Freeway has, unmatched anthems in Philly, man. You know what I mean? Like, so you going like I know me as a DJ, I'm playing Freeway.
That's a fact.
At least, 5 times, a night. You feel me? Like Freeway on joints. He on remixes, he on bangers. You know what I mean? He got songs with R&B artists, all that. So
my joint is, what's the joint? You know you got me.
Yeah.
You got me.
Free got joints, man.
He killed that joint.
Yeah.
Him and Mariah.
Yep.
All right, so we already talked about the Mount Rushmore, the 5 Philly rappers, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
So I want to switch topics real quick, and I want to ask you about this. Give me your top 5 rap songs, Philly rap songs.
Philly rap songs?
Your 5 Philly rap anthems.
Got you off the gun bus. We gonna go Major Figures. Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, that's a joint. You feel me? I'ma go Philly's Most Wanted. Please don't mind
what I pursue.
That's a Philly banger right there. Yeah, now that's real talk.
Yeah.
We gonna go Brand New Funk, Will Smith, Jazzy Jeff. You feel me? That's a Philly banger. You know what I mean?
That's a bust out.
Yeah. Then we gonna go What We Do, Freeway. You know what I mean? Off the gun bus. You feel me? That's one of the ones. Man, it's so many Philly bangers that I could say. What I got? One more.
Got one more.
Yeah, one more. We gonna Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah, I was about to say it.
Come on, man. But it's so many Jones.
Yes, it is.
That I could give.
Yes, it is.
And it's crazy because
Jones can be different.
But that's a good joint right there. Yeah.
What about you, Stoop?
Flip side number 1 for me.
Okay.
Flip side.
What We Do right after that. Summertime.
Definitely was.
Oh my God.
Summertime, Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah.
But the one that really got me is Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Giannis.
That I can hear that beat right now and just start 2-step.
That was different.
As soon as it come on.
That was different.
They ran 2004, bro.
That was different. I'm gonna go with me. I just think Summertime number 1. No matter when you hear it. Summertime just is different. So I'm gonna go Summertime number 1. I gotta go What We Do next for me.
Yeah.
What We Do, personally, Disco, where that energy was at that time when we was in high school when that dropped.
We was state propped up, rocking with it up.
Yeah, we was
S. Cartered up.
Yeah, we was like when I tell you we was coming in the high with the corduroy state property jumpsuits with the coats. With the butters. That's what we was doing.
I was in middle school.
It was like the Carhartt joint, but it was state propped up.
Yeah, that's what we was doing. So I got Flip Side, and number 5, I gotta go Schoolie D.
Schoolie D, yeah, that's a good joint.
I gotta go Schoolie D, PSK.
Yeah.
Is Schoolie D more of the pioneer than Will Smith was? When it comes to
that's a good question.
Yeah, cool C, and yeah, I mean them boys, they was doing it, man. I mean they always from the same hood. I think what it is though, I think they was more like for the streets. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Will was more commercial.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what I like about Will, he made party music. He made Jones that was gonna get it rolling. You feel me?
It's a fact.
And that's what I like, man. That's what I like. I like see people have a good time. I like to get the ladies going when I'm DJing, all that type.
Right.
I ain't too much for all the mean mugging and all that.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, really, as we getting older, with the energy, I'm not trying to really be in.
I'm trying to bring the vibes.
Yeah, just bring the vibe.
Vibes.
You said it best.
Yeah.
Yep. So, getting into this, I want to ask y'all a question. I want to ask y'all this. Are you willing to drop your integrity and your morals? Are you willing to drop your integrity and your morals to advance your career?
No. Because when you die, that career ain't coming with you.
That's a Fendi. That's a big fact.
Okay.
Me advancing in my career because I did some dirty shit isn't gonna define who I am when I die.
Right.
So my integrity matters.
Right.
So I will not do that.
Right. What about you, D-Hop?
Not at all, man. I'm not jeopardizing my integrity for none of that because at the end of the day, if you real with yourself, and you know, like we believe in a higher power, man. I believe in God, like you said. You got to go check in at the end of this, and it's like, yo, like that's when they say sell your soul to the devil, they not necessarily talking about you actually signing your soul over. They talking about you selling. We call it integrity, but your soul, your conscience. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying, I know I ain't supposed to do this, but I'm gonna do this because it could put me in a different situation. Right. But you go ahead and do that bozo shit, and then what happens when you come up out of it?
Right.
Now you got smut on your name. You gotta live with that legacy.
Yeah, you gotta live with that.
Right there.
So, all right, so I'm happy that y'all both said that. So the reason why I asked y'all that question was because I want to talk about Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
All right, so recently, Terrence Howard revealed and he refused to portray Marvin Gaye in a potential film because the Motown singer rumored homosexuality. He cut his lips and said that he would cut his lips off, and he would cut his lips off before he kissed a man. He basically, it came up that they asked him if he would, his thoughts on doing the movie, the Marvin Gaye movie, and we all know that they were saying that Marvin Gaye sexuality was a little different. And Terrence Howard said, no, I love Marvin Gaye. I love everything that he does. I love his career. I love his music. But if you're asking me to be the actor, the main role in that movie, I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing it. I'm not kissing no man. I'm not doing it. How y'all feel about that?
I respect it. Let me keep real. I respect it. But at the same time, he did play a pimp that abused in the movie that he abused his woman.
Right.
So when she played his baby mom in that movie too, he was trying to hold her out. So I mean, his morals are a little fucked up there. But
right.
Nah, that's a big fact.
Like,
yeah.
Right.
He's standing on business though.
Like, that's
he's
right.
Standing on business though, as a man.
Yeah.
Right.
But
you're showing everybody it's cool to smack your joint around and tell her to go give me that money.
How you feel, D-Hop?
Nah, I feel like he right about that. I mean, I ain't playing no joint. You feel me? I'm not gonna play. At the end of the day, you choose what you choose. You feel what I'm saying? Like I that's just like I said, I got friends. I know friends. I got friends that's gay. They cool.
Right.
But at the end of the day, that's just not what I choose.
That's not what I'm into.
And I don't want that. Like you said, I don't want that smut on my name.
That's a fact.
I just don't. That's not what I'm giving off because at a certain part of acting, you have to really be that. You know what I'm saying? Like you buying into that. So I understand what he's saying. Maybe he could buy into smacking a chick around. And it is nutty, but maybe he could do that. Yeah. Or maybe he could buy into a pimp. Maybe he done grew up around some pimps.
Right.
I don't know. But like I said, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Niggas be like, man, let the check be right. I'm going to do it. You feel me? I just couldn't do it.
You just brought up a good point.
Yeah.
Hey, Disco, we want you to do this movie. We want you to play this gangster in the movie or whatever the case may be. Yeah. There's gonna be something where we're gonna need you to do. It's a scene in there where it's man on man or whatever. But we want to cut a check for $15 million for you, and we got the endorsements and everything coming with it. Can we get you to do the movie? I'm asking you. Can we get you to kiss that man?
We gonna put the 15.
Can we get you to kiss that man?
Do I get the 15 on the front, or do I get it on?
Listen,
how do I get it? Like,
sign your name on the dotted line. You'll get it right now.
Yeah.
We just want to know if you're gonna kiss this man.
Yeah. So what kind of kiss is it? Like,
we're talking full French kiss. We're talking lip on lip.
Dog,
we're talking tongue. We're talking tongue.
Soon as you said the 15 mil.
15 mil. Nah, I can't do it, man.
15 mil.
I can't do it.
Do you need time for us to let you get time to think about it?
My daughter's got to go to school talking about.
That's not a good job, bro. Like, so.
Do we talk about Brokeback Mountain?
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, Will kissed a guy before in his room. Like,
who?
Will Smith.
They talked about that. Yeah. They did say that Will Smith did that in the beginning of his career to start off.
Shit, he ain't looked back since.
So I'm asking you, is it okay to sell? Is it okay?
Pause.
He ain't looked back since. He ain't looked back. Money's looking good,
He said 15 mil. He didn't say 1.5. He said 15 mil.
How big is the kiss?
Listen, Will
how long do we got a kiss for?
Is it a pack?
Yeah, man, I can't. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like there's certain things I just can't do. Like I said, you know, some people feel like that's their art, so that's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't disrespect none of that. You feel me? Because there's certain things that I might do that somebody might not do. And they might be like, no, that's kind of Chauncey, or I don't like that. But at the end of the day, that's my choice. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, me personally, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Now, if the role was on some other stuff, like, yeah, I could do it. I couldn't do no.
Right.
That's just not me.
Right. Yeah. So I think we all agree with the fact of that in Terrence Howard's situation, we agree with him.
Yeah.
We looking at it a little bit like we agree with him where he like, nah, I ain't doing it. So getting off that subject real quick, I want to ask y'all this personally. Is there ever a good time to crash out for your kids?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think crash out is a harsh word because at the end of the day, like, nobody really need to crash out. Like, we just gotta move smarter with everything we're doing. You feel me? Like,
I agree with him on this one.
Because your kids gonna need you. You know, so like the old me would have been like, yeah, you know, fuck that. We gonna, I'm riding. You feel me? Like, whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. But nah, we can't be like that now. Like, now I look at stuff totally different being a grown man. Like, I look at it like, man, listen, we gonna figure out a solution to the problem. You know?
So I'm asking y'all, is it ever a good time to crash out for your kids? Because there was a guy named Ryan. The kid's name was Ryan Hinton. Okay, Ryan Hinton from Cincinnati, Ohio, was killed by a Cincinnati police officer who responded to a request of a stolen vehicle at an apartment complex. Authorities say that there was 4 young men in a stolen car. They ran. They said they all ran in different directions. After the police approached them, it says the police officers pursued the teens, and they said why they was running. The cop said that he seen why the kid was running. He seen that the kid had a gun, and he turned around and he shot the kid. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was the arm and in the chest, and the kid died. All right. So to piggyback off of that, the dad the next day went and ran over a sheriff and killed the sheriff.
Was it the sheriff that killed his son?
No. So I want to ask y'all this. Y'all seen it on social media. Y'all seen it where the black man was locked up. He was going in for his court hearing where it was about 30, 40 cops. And he was, me mugging all the cops, looking at them like, nah, I did what I did because y'all took my son's life. I want to ask y'all personally, and I'm going to start with you, Stoop. Is there ever a time in what just happened to this dad? How do you feel about this situation?
He made a statement for sure. I'll say that. He didn't run over a cop that killed his kid, but I don't think it was a proper crash out, but it was definitely a statement made. Like, y'all got to chill.
Right.
Because he's the first of many, probably.
Right.
So, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right crash out. I mean, respectfully, I'll do anything for my kid. I'm gonna go after. If I'm gonna handle business, it's gonna be the person who handled my son. That's just me.
If your kid is in a stolen car, if you have a son and he's with 3 of his friends, he's in a stolen car. The cops pull him over and they all run. You have a gun on you.
Yeah.
They said that he had a gun on him, but they said they seen the surveillance footage coming off of the body cam. The kid just ran. The kid didn't reach for nothing. And he didn't do nothing, and the cop shot him twice and he died.
That's what happens when you lose a child. You lose your mind. So,
but this ain't. I look at this as this ain't a situation where your kid just walking down the street going to the store and a cop just killed your kid.
He was in a stolen car.
You was in a stolen car. I'm not saying that it's right to kill anybody's kid. He didn't see no gun. I mean, I'm just asking y'all how y'all feel about this situation.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think like it's like a lot of times, I feel like we gotta take accountability too. You feel me?
That's a fact.
Like, because I don't know personally, like my kid's not doing no hood rat shit. Like
that's a fact.
That's just
I feel the same.
You feel me? Like we don't gotta get no stolen car. Like I can buy my son a car. I can buy my daughters a car. We not doing that. And even if I can't, we gonna figure something else out. And they know that that's not the most important thing, like to have everything you need instantly. Like,
right.
so we going to figure it out how you can get it.
Right.
That's fact.
That's one. You know what I'm saying? That's just morals. You see what I'm saying? Like, and what you teaching your kids and what you putting forth, you know what I mean, is what they going to take on and move with. That's why I even try to tell a lot of my homies, like a lot of the stuff we do, like, I even got to check myself a lot of times. Like, if I get frustrated with something in front of my kids and all that, I try, like, my wife be like, yo, nah, that, like, is that really what we want to be? And sometimes I'll be wanting to be like, man, shut up. But
right.
You know, she actually is right, because I don't want that emotional reaction every time. See, at the end of the day, when you can control your emotions and you stay disciplined, and even hardships, bro, your growth is different. The way you move is different. The results is different. You see what I'm saying? That's a tragic joint to lose your son. I know a lot of guys that lost kids. I mean, two of the guys we talked about earlier, Oskino and Freeway.
Right.
Freeway lost 2 kids. O lost 2 kids. So that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you can't crash out for everything that happens. You see what I'm saying? I know them guys, they used it for positive. You see what I'm saying? Turn it into something, you know, that actually, you know, started bringing light to certain things. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, we ain't got to move like that. Like, that's a game you don't want to play.
Right.
Because you're not going to win. Yeah. All right, you killed somebody, but, like, again, like you said, that bull didn't have nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with it.
Right.
At the end of the day, he might have had a whole family. He might have had a whole situation.
You took another man.
You took his life for nothing.
Right.
At the end of the day, the bull who did it, he's still going to rock out. He's doing what he wanted to
do.
He's laughing. He still won. And at the end of the day, it's like, you know, now you gone. Let's say you got other kids. Bro, you left. Now you done sacrifice your life for one kid, and now you might got other kids or kids that might need you out here. And, you know, for what? Because of emotional decision. You see what I'm saying? You can't
That's
do
a
that.
fact.
Can't react off of
now, if it's in the moment and I can save my kid, and you trying to bring harm to him, it's yard out. Yeah,
it's yard out.
I'm gonna fuck you over every time.
I know that's right. So I agree with both of y'all. First of all, with my son, you got a gun. You got a gun.
Yeah.
First of all, you're in a stolen car.
Right.
Cops pull you over.
Right.
That right there, I'm already saying to myself as a parent, yo, now you giving these cops just any reason and every reason. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't care that it didn't show. You didn't point your gun at a. See what I'm saying? Sometimes you could just be in the wrong. You in the wrong place,
bro. It's all about that wrong place, wrong time situation.
Right.
And you have to teach your kids to notice certain things, bro. Like, at the end of the day, my son, I just told him, I was like, yo, you're a good kid. Like, bro, he can pick up on who, not what. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like we all make goofy mistakes when we were kids.
Right.
But, Greg, you know, we wasn't hanging around.
We wasn't doing none of that.
All the niggas that was getting into stuff.
Yeah, we wasn't with all that.
At the end of the day, when you was on what you was on, we gonna go over here.
That's it. We over here.
We gonna go check it. We gonna figure it out. We gonna go sit on this porch. We gonna go over here, and that's cool. We could be all that, but at the end of the day, it worked out for us. It made us responsible men.
And holla, you know, get back with us when y'all come back over. But we ain't with all that.
Work and come holler at us.
Yeah, come holler at us. Yeah. That's a fact. So, you know, the last thing that I want to touch on, I want to touch on this tonight because I told y'all earlier about going through trials and tribulations as a man, going through certain things and being and always having to keep your head up, always having to be the lead by example type of guy. Sometimes that's hard to be.
Super.
Sometimes it's just like, wow. So I wanted to ask y'all this. This for me, and I want to get y'all opinion on this. Greatness is built in empty rooms. Do you agree?
For sure. I feel
Absolutely.
I feel like greatness, like I got a little book I write in every day, like my goals, daily goals, might even be hourly goals, might be weekly goals, you know, a month goal, 5-month goal, whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I write them goals down, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is all things that you do with yourself. Right. It's not nothing that you doing, you know, to impress nobody or nothing like that. Because when you start doing these things yourself and you start executing your little goals yourself and, you know, you by yourself and you can come up with this and not just say it or speak it, because you could speak it to somebody and they could kill it right away.
Kill it.
No, you got to do it for yourself and put it in your own hands and let you control the narrative.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? And that happens by yourself. It don't happen around nobody else.
Well, I look at it as too. I want to give y'all an example of that. we look at how great Kobe Bryant was.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we understand and realize all the work that he put in.
Yeah.
And I look at it as being in them empty gyms by himself when he was working out, when nobody else was around.
Yeah.
When they said, from my understanding, they said that Kobe Bryant, they would have school dances and everything else like that. He wouldn't go to the dance. He would probably go for a little bit, but then he would go to the open gym and he would work. So I always say to myself, like, one thing I had to ask myself the other day was, Greg, what are you doing to make yourself great? What are you doing to better your craft? What are you doing to work on? Because somebody else is always out there working. Somebody else is out there in that empty room that started out with nothing, and they working and they're applying their greatness to what they doing. That means of sitting down, writing up the podcast, making sure that you got the right people on, making sure that you got great conversation, thinking of great topics to talk about that you can relate to and the people that you're around can relate to and talk about to make this thing what it is. I had to learn, you could be very great at something, you could be good at something, but if you ain't working and putting in work and getting better at it.
Man, listen, I just had this discussion on my way here, like me and my homie was talking about it, and it's like, you know, we could get up at 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning to go catch a bag, to go make some money for somebody else, you feel what I'm saying, and catch our little ends off of them. But it's like, you know, like I said, I had a busy week, crazy week. And the crazy part about it is I had to think, like, to myself today, like, I was feeling a little under the weather, all that, like, just dehydrated from traveling and all that. And I was like, yo, when you text me, I was like, yo, that's crazy. I said, you know, we was just talking yesterday about it. I said, yo, it's crazy because even though I feel like a little crazy, like I'm off, dehydrated, all that, I was like, man, I'm going to suck it up. Because at the end of the day, when you trying to reach greatness, that's what I'm saying, you got to do shit that ain't nobody else doing.
Going to do.
You know what I mean? I said, man, suck it up, man. Let me go get a liquid IV and a Theraflu and you know what I'm saying, something to eat real quick, and I'm going to just keep it pushing. You know what I mean? You see, I got a gallon of water. You feel me? Like,
I peeped that.
I say, yo, I'm going to just keep it pushing because at the end of the day, even though I've been up since wee hours in the morning and, you know, just keeping it put, you know how I go. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got to put that same energy into yourself. And what you trying to do, and, you know, build up everybody around you so y'all can all be as crutches. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. For real. Like, we got to stop. We got to realize that you're going to have to do things that other people ain't willing to do. Yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of them times when you by yourself.
Right.
And they not going to really feel you. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to, like, it's not going to look cool.
Right.
But, you know, when it pans out, it's always looking cool. It's always, you know what I mean? It always looks like.
That's good. That's a good take. I like that.
It's the pure definition of getting in your bag. When you're in that empty room is you getting in your bag.
Facts.
Like, there's no windows in that room. You don't know what's going on outside. You don't need to.
Yeah.
Because you need to focus on what you got going on.
Right.
That's a fact.
And once you, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, that's your lane.
Right.
You're getting in your lane. Your lane is your lane for a reason.
Right.
It's the fastest way you're going to get to your destination is your lane. So when you get in your bag in that dark room, you're on your lane now.
That's what's up. I'm happy that we got to talk about that. I kind of want to go deep into depths into that further down the line. I just want to personally say, man, I appreciate y'all rocking out.
For sure.
And us just doing this, man. Because, like, yo, we've been up rocking and rolling since 3-4 this morning.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Rocking and rolling. But you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations for a great outcome, for the outcome to come out the way you want.
That's the biggest drawing that you just said. Like, being uncomfortable is a true testament of growth, bro.
Yes.
Like, honest to God, when I'm uncomfortable, I know I'm doing something. Like, when I feel like, dang, like, and that goes for all aspects of life.
Right.
Whether it be, you know what I mean, my personal goals or my goals as a father, goals as a husband, goals just in life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when I feel uncomfortable and I'm feeling like I'm doing something that I don't necessarily would do, you got to do everything that, when you do things that people won't do, you get different results, bro.
That's a fact.
We know that off the rip. Me and you play football. We watch a lot of niggas that played with us and they went on to higher levels or whatever. And, you know, took it to the NFL or whatever. And we be like, damn. Sometimes I think, like, if you do certain things that coaches was telling us to do or people was telling us to do, you know, as far as taking our schoolwork serious, as far as, showing up when we need to show up and some. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
We get different results. And that's what I started to realize as a grown man. And them lessons from kids,
right,
it carried over for real.
Well, I think that's good that y'all brung that up. Before we close this thing out, I want to just say a couple things on the fact of, listen, everybody that been hitting me in the inbox to come on the podcast, if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't got no type of motion, and I'm not trying to be rude when I say this.
Listen, man, you gotta have some type of motion.
Yeah,
man.
you can't just be like, I appreciate everybody that want to support, they want to come on, they want to do their thing. But like, first of all, to support, we ask that you support. But listen, if you ain't subscribed to the podcast, if you ain't tuned in with everything, if you're not subscribed on YouTube and stuff like that, don't even try to jump in the inbox and ask, can you do this? I mean, y'all got to see the inboxes. The inboxes is crazy. It's a lot of people that's saying, I would love to come on. And I agree, and I appreciate people. I do. But like I said, it all got to make sense. Secondly, if you on Spotify, the Greg Byrd Podcast is on Spotify. We are asking people to go on there and follow the podcast. Okay. We are on Apple Podcasts too. Follow the podcast. We are on YouTube, the Greg Byrd Podcast. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the podcast. This thing is only going to get better. Listen, this thing takes a lot of work. Listen, these dudes that's sitting down here right now, we just sitting here rapping, busting it up. Takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort, man. So I appreciate everybody that took the time to sit here, and even if you can't watch the podcast, you can listen. If you can't listen to the podcast, you can put right on your TV, go on YouTube, and check it out. And I don't think it costs you nothing to go on and hit the like button or subscribe button. You know what I mean? So, because we only going to get better in talking about topics. We going to get into more conversations about deeper topics. We talk about life, and we laughing and joking and stuff like that. Hey, Stoop, before we get out of here, anything you got to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe to this podcast. It's only going to get better, bigger. It's only going to go further. So I got to like, y'all got to subscribe. Share stuff too, man. Don't
show love.
Liking, share it.
That's a fact.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
I know that's right. Disco, take us out, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. Listen, man, stay focused. You know what I mean? Stay focused, stay prayed up, man. Keep your mind, your goals, you know what I'm saying, all laid out for you. You know what I'm saying? Know what you want, man. Know what you want out of life. A lot of people say they want to be great at something. They want this, they want that. But when they get the opportunity, they don't know what they want.
Right.
I watched a situation 2 days ago. It was on Instagram. And this girl, she just moved out to Hollywood. She was out there trying to do like the little paparazzi thing, you know what I'm saying? But, she finally bumped into somebody major. It was Denzel Washington. And they caught him coming out of the sneaker store. He said, y'all caught me. And he was like, where you from? Because he heard her accent. She told him. And he was like, all right, well, what you doing out here in California? And she was like, just trying to make it. He was like, well, what you want to do? And I said to my wife, I said, it's crazy. You right there. And Denzel asked you, well, what you want to do? That's your opportunity. When you get that opportunity, you got to seize that opportunity.
You got to seize it.
You got to know what you want. A lot of people know they want to be successful, but they don't know what they want.
Right.
Figure that part out. And that's it, man. I mean, trust God. That's it.
Listen, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Welcome to the Greg Byrd Podcast. No, thank you for tuning into the Greg Byrd Podcast. Once again, this is not only ordained, but this is blessed. Yes. We appreciate y'all. Y'all don't know how much that this is, how much that it costs to put in all this energy to still be great fathers, be great husbands, be great wives, take care of our families, and still come down here and do this. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day
Shout
too.
out to the moms,
yes.
Man.
Stay out the inbox. If you ain't doing nothing, you're sitting around, you ain't doing nothing, please stay out the inbox.
Get something going and then come holler at us.
Yeah, we out. Appreciate y'all.
Get that motion.
The Greg Byrd Podcast, we out.
Big facts.
Boom.
Do me a favor.